The state, however, has a second problem. The metadata
It's
on the
not some
video.
sort of like, hugely edited thing with like crop ins and like effects and edits and jump cuts. Yeah, it's fine.
The state, however, had a second problem. The metadata on the video's initial disclosure, which shows the state hadn't downloaded defendant's original video, and the video they did download was after the warrant was requested and issued, is not defendant's original video. Oh, the metadata. Oh no. Oh my God.
Wow. The metadata. Well, I mean, yes, the metadata would be different because it was uploaded to a different channel, which means it's going to have a different time and a different date, a different creations time. Yes, that's true. It is going to be different because it was a re-upload. Wow, you've caught us. Amazing.
I, all right. I'm not gonna say they're dummies, but this is pretty dumb. I'm gonna show you something. So when was this motion filed? This motion was filed September 6th. So right now, September 9th. So I'm going to go to properties of the thing that I just downloaded because I want to show you something. Get info. Because this is what we're talking about.
I'm sorry, but if you give this to what's her name, Pam from the office, and you ask her to determine what the difference between the two videos are, these are the same video, man.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. But the metadata. So you see it when it says created, modified, and accessed. So this is on a Windows computer anyway. Sorry, I'm on Mac. But anyway, if you were to, whenever you make a copy of something, it automatically is going to be created, modified, and assessed on that day.
Yeah.
So like all the documents I downloaded from the state doesn't have created on the 6th. It has created today because it was created on my system today. So all of them would actually be the same. So he doesn't know, like, this is not the metadata of when it was actually created. This is the metadata of the file name on the system. So none of this, and like you're saying,
I concede the point, Nick, that this video is not from your channel.
No,
I concede it's not from your channel. I do not concede it's not your video, though. That is no.
But he's also saying that it was after the search warrant had been
Well, that's how a
requested.
re-upload works, and that's how time works.
That's how the
Yes.
re-upload works, because
It would necessarily be after. If it was before, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
because it was re-uploaded before it was created. Wow, we've invented time travel.
No. All right, so what Nick's argument is that they never watched the full video, and they just only after the warrant was issued, then they went and downloaded the full video after the warrant was issued, and they lied to the judge by saying they had the full video. But what my response to that is, they don't know what they're talking about, because this doesn't prove that, because these numbers, whenever I download the video, all those numbers are going to be the same from the day I downloaded. So he could have had the video before, but when he was making a copy of it, the copy would say they created, like, it would say after. You understand what I'm saying? It would say after the warrant was issued.
Okay. Well, I mean, that might be the time that they saved it to their system for the purposes of disclosing it. So it's quite possible that they didn't download it to their system when they initially viewed it, and then as part of their disclosures to the parson, they then downloaded a copy of what they viewed originally and then shared that. But
the simplest explanation for here is that they downloaded it, and then when they were doing discovery, they made a copy of the file.
That too. That too. They did have a copy on their system, and when they made the copy to whatever device they handed it to, that changed the date for the copy. That too. That also makes sense.
That's what this is showing me. That's what this is showing me.
That makes sense.
And the lawyer is saying no, but that's what the lawyer doesn't understand. Pinch and zoom. Okay, sorry, people. Yes, I will pinch and zoom so you guys can see it. Here you go. So this is when the MP4 was copied. Archived from 5/20/2024, MP4, and this is when it was copied and sent to Nick's team in discovery. So that's why all these are saying Friday, because that's when they sent the disclosures, as they just said. So I don't think they understand how that works, but it's all right. So we know the videos are the same. And now even if the state opines the other brand on the clip may have been from the application used to make the clip, Deputy Poplin had a duty to inform the judge that he was basing his affidavit on an altered video. I think they're trying to say any alteration of the video, any alteration. Let's say if the video is 4 hours and 4 seconds long and it was 4 hours and 3 seconds long, that 1 second off the front or the back is enough to throw out the warrant.
No, I don't think so.
So
no, because even if it had been partial, as if the cop relied on it, and it's not, the cop didn't have a reason to believe it was materially altered or made a material difference, then I don't see it. It's a very, 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 very weak argument, in my opinion.
Yes. But this doesn't prove that that's when the video was downloaded or created. This proves when a copy was made and sent. So that's unfortunately that's what they can't. He doesn't understand. All right, even if the state so now I think the whole video thing is nonsense. I don't know why the state would grant a hearing. I mean, the judge would grant a hearing unless he's just being overly cautious. Because if I'm the state, I'll just look at the two videos. Here's video A, here's video B. Here's Nick's video, here's Nick's original video. Here's the other video. Is there anything in there that's different other than the stamp on the bottom right-hand corner?
No.
So
there's nothing other than the stamp that's different.
And there's nothing materially different either. This is an all or nothing for Nick when it comes to
pretty much.
The search warrant, because there was coke in his house. There was coke in his house. So if the search warrant's bad, the coke and all other bad stuff goes away. The search warrant is good, then this is really like what, 3-4 witness case, right? They just the cops,
you need a cop with the body cam, so that's one, and you need the lab tech, that's two. Anything else is bonus.
And then the guns, you get the guns for free and the child neglect.
Because
you got the coke.
Yeah. And which also incidentally goes to this idea about Aaron Imholtz's potential issues down the road for himself. Aaron is a nice to have if you're the state for Nick's case, but not necessary. Because all you really need is the cop say, yes, I found the drugs, and you need the lab to say, yes, they are drugs. Anyone else is bonus. So Aaron Imholtz problems relating to his own felony charges. If I'm the state, ultimately, I'm like, I don't even need to put him on the stand, so it's a non-issue. It's fine.
Is a witness against Nick, and I think if they go to trial, just in case they might want to bring Aaron on to have a little background, hey, you were in the house, you were using coke, then let's destroy his credibility so you can't call him. So I think that's.
I mean, if I'm the state, if I'm the state, I'd love to have a witness that be like, yes, I saw him use drugs in the house, and yes, I saw him personally, with his own hands, put the drugs in the safe and so forth. That's great. That's a nice to have. So if I could put someone like Aaron or April on the stand, that's nice, but not required.
This is an all or nothing. So if Nick loses this,
it's over.
He's pleading. He's pleading, people. And I know people, oh my God, he's pleading. Now, also too, Barnes was making a big deal about the kids, about the kid who had cocaine, tested positive for cocaine. We've heard no follow-ups on that, right? If that was if that test was a negative test, Nick would have been screaming, told you it was a false positive. Ain't nobody saying.
Yeah, I mean that case at the moment, of course, is a separate case. At the moment, that's a child custody issue, so that's under its own set of rules and under its own set of problems. And we don't really know much about that case. We do know from the original report that there was a test of positive on the hair, but there was no there's nothing in that report that said there was a confirmation test done.
Yes.
And and also didn't provide any details about how that was confirmed. So as long as the search is valid, you're toast. Yes. And you're looking for a plea or diversionary deal.
Yes.
At that point.